You have got to come with me. And you know why? Because I got some things I want to show you. Make sure I've got some loaded on the brush. I'm going to wipe it off. I just saw the cutest recipe on Facebook, and it is something that you can do with the kids. They were little baby pies, and they were made in the lids of a jelly jar. So they're real thin. You make them with puff pastry, you put a little bit of the jam in it, and then you bake it for a couple of minutes. So I don't have a whole bunch of these, so I'm gonna find something else that we can bake them in. So stay tuned here and I will give you all of the ingredients and everything we need to do. Okay, the recipe calls for a puffed pastry. So it could be the ready-made dinner rolls and you know, Pillsbury and stuff like that. I actually have pie crust here. So I'm going to open this up. I found little ramekins. These happen to be my little Longaberger bowls that I put little desserts in or use for dips and stuff like that. So we can use that as the bottom. And I think, just so we have an idea of how big it needs to be, I will cut this out. You can just use a butter knife or something. And then we will put this down in the bottom. And we are going to stretch it out a little bit so that it conforms. Okay, what we're gonna do is just put a little bit in here. And this is holiday jam. I think what I'll do then is turn it in on itself with the spoon. Because like I said, these are supposed to almost be like little bite-sized. Okay, so here's what I've done so far. Now I'm going to take another little piece of the pastry and I'm going to make a cover for this. Doesn't have to be pretty. Now we're going to put a tiny bit of melted butter on top of that. So let's get some butter melted here. And while I'm here, I'll make the second one. Repeating the same thing that I did with the first one. Okay, we'll get a little bit of the holiday jam again. And now I'm going to fold it in on itself. Just want to make sure I get this covered. There's two. A little bit of butter on top. And I'm going to get one more. Okay, I'm gonna put these on a pan. Now we are going to put these in the oven for 10 minutes. I've got my toaster oven going. While those are baking, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my kitchen, and then as soon as they come out, we'll do a little taste test and just see how good they taste. Hopefully we've come up with something that's quick and easy that is just a nice little sweet treat after dinner or when you just want something good. The timer's going off. We're gonna check our pies. I was just thinking that since we are using the ramekin, which is taller, that would be perfect for putting in a little scoop of ice cream, a little dollop of whipped cream, or something like that. So maybe making them in the ramekin might work out a little bit better for us. Just a thought. We're gonna let these cool for just a minute and then we'll have a little taste test. As most of you know me, I don't wait very well for dessert. So this is hot. I'm not even quite sure which one this is. It looks more like apricot to me, but we're gonna try it. Tasty little treat. I think this would be a great dessert. Little scoop of ice cream on top of here, or a little bit of Cool Whip or whipped cream, I think would top it right off. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna show this to you again. So here's our little desserts. I think when making them a second time, I probably would put a little bit of sugar on top of the pie crust with the butter. These jams were not real sweet, so I think a little bit of sugar would be really good on top of there. The other thing I think that you could do very easily is put pie filling in here. An apple or a cherry pie filling. And definitely one to try with the kids.